In the year 1857, a storm of rebellion swept across India. What began as anger among soldiers soon turned into one of the most powerful uprisings against British rule. Cities burned, armies clashed, and ordinary people joined the fight for freedom. This was not just a revolt. For many historians, it was the first great war of independence. This is the story of courage, sacrifice, and a rebellion that changed the course of Indian history forever. 2. British rule and growing discontent. By the mid-19th century, much of India was under the control of the powerful British East India Company. Originally a trading company, it slowly expanded its power through wars and political control. Under the leadership of Lord Dalhousie, the British introduced the doctrine of lapse. According to this policy, if an Indian ruler died without a direct heir, his kingdom would be taken over by the British. Many Indian rulers lost their kingdoms. Farmers were heavily taxed. Artisans lost their livelihoods. Across India, anger against British rule began to grow. 3. The spark of the revolt. The immediate cause of the rebellion came from the army. Indian soldiers, known as sepoys, were issued a new rifle called the Enfield rifle. To use it, soldiers had to bite open a cartridge that was rumored to be greased with cow and pig fat. For Hindu and Muslim soldiers, this was deeply offensive to their religious beliefs. One soldier decided to stand against this injustice. His name was Mangal Pandey. In March 1857, at Barrackpore, he attacked British officers and inspired many soldiers to rebel. Though he was later executed, his actions ignited the spark of revolution. Revolt begins in Meerut. On May 10, 1857, Indian soldiers in Meerut rebelled against their British commanders. They freed imprisoned soldiers and marched toward Delhi. Their goal was to seek support from the Mughal emperor. When the rebels reached Delhi, they declared the aging Emperor Bahadur Shah II as the leader of the rebellion. Soon, the revolt spread across northern and central India. 5. Leaders of the rebellion. Many brave leaders emerged during the uprising. One of the most famous was Rani Lakshmibai, the Queen of Jhansi. When the British tried to annex her kingdom, she refused to surrender. With extraordinary courage, she led her army into battle and became a symbol of resistance. Another key leader was Tantia Tope, a brilliant military commander who organized rebel forces and fought several battles against the British. In Kanpur, Nana Sahib led the revolt against British authority. In Lucknow, Begum Hazrat Mahal took charge of the rebellion and inspired many people to join the struggle. These leaders, along with thousands of ordinary soldiers and citizens, fought bravely for freedom. 6. British counterattack. Despite the strength of the rebellion, the British had better resources and reinforcements. Gradually, they began to regain control of important cities. Delhi was captured after intense fighting. One by one, the rebel strongholds fell. Many leaders were killed, captured, or forced into hiding. The rebellion was eventually crushed by 1858. 7. Consequences of the revolt. Although the revolt failed militarily, it had huge consequences. The rule of the British East India Company came to an end. India was now directly governed by the British Crown. The British also reorganized the army and administration to prevent future rebellions. 8. Conclusion. The rebellion of 1857 may not have succeeded in freeing India immediately, but it awakened a powerful spirit of resistance. It united people from different regions, religions, and backgrounds against a common rule. The sacrifices of these brave men and women inspired future generations of freedom fighters, and nearly 90 years later, India would finally achieve independence. The story of 1857 remains a powerful reminder of courage, unity, and the struggle for freedom.